having one foot in the past and one foot in the future allows for one to have vitality in the arts. There's a look back at what is good, and then there's also a look forward into saying, and this can be better. And I think when we approach the arts that way, there's something beautiful and again vital about that. And the Transport Group's aesthetic is that.
Transport Group, we produce contemporary American theater. We do plays and musicals. We do new works and revivals.
I think that the work we do tends to be about the American experience, the American identity. It's not going to be necessarily a breezy experience. It'll be a very full emotional meal.
We want the material to really feel like the audience is working, that they're here, but that they're participating in it, that they feel that tug and that there is an emotional connection to the work that they're seeing.
A lot of the characters that are represented in our work, I don't think would normally be given space in a story, you know? I feel like there are characters that would be much more in the periphery and more or less excluded.
We take a lot of risks in the stories that we're telling. You know, we'll embrace the new musical that's about a mother and daughter struggling with the mother's illness and Alzheimer's. You come and experience it, and it makes for a great human experience and a great experience in the theater.
The first commission, though, that I've gotten from the Transport Group for a full musical was Queen of the Mist. And Jack came to me several years ago with the idea of adapting the story of Anna Edson Taylor, who was the first person to successfully go over the falls in a barrel. The one foot in the past and one foot in the future helped define an awful lot of what I could do with the piece. Jack also plays an awful lot with environment. He'd always known that he wanted to stage it in a particular way that would be quite unusual. And the audience is on one side and the audience on another side, and then two prosceniums on either end. So it was like, so there was a big, long playing space in the middle. The environment informed me dramaturgically as to what I could do, informed me musically what I could do. And vice versa, the music and the drama informed Jack about how to use that space.
I feel that the elements of design and what they provide for a theatrical experience are as important on a completely equal level with the writing and the acting. The visual is going to tell you whether or not something is happening on stage is true.
You know, I'm remembering The Boys in the Band that Jack directed and that we did in a penthouse apartment in Chelsea, the main character's 1960s New York apartment. And the audience sat all throughout the apartment. We were able to eliminate this feeling and instead make it feel like the way we're sitting right now.
The revivals we do are revivals that are not seen hardly ever. All the musicals that we do are original, and they do not come with pre-existing scores. They are written completely by people who have dedicated and devoted their lives to writing for the theater. I feel like we are taking real writers, new writers, risky writers, and giving them and their shows the productions and chances that they deserve.